Evernote is an app you can use to maintain and organize portfolios or documentation for your mentees. For each of your beginning teachers, you can create a notebook to organize all their observation notes, pictures, goal setting, and other tools. You can access these notes and files from any mobile device and computer with internet access. Let's start by creating a new notebook. So, File, New Notebook, and I'm going to name this notebook Andrew after one of my mentees, and I'm going to say 13-14 for the school year. I want it to be a synchronized notebook because I want it to sync with my other mobile devices, and so I say OK. And you can see it's now moved me into Andrew's notebook. And so it is also here on the other side listed under my notebooks. Now, let's go and let's add our first new note for Andrew. So let's say that this is a goal setting conference, and we'll give it a title. Additionally, and as well, you can change font, paragraph styles, insert tables, all formatting, or up here as well, bold, italics. We're going to use over here the checkbox to make a checklist for his goals. And so his first goal is Andrew wants to focus on student engagement and rigor in lesson planning. So now we have our goals set. And so if I wanted to set a tag so that I could easily come back and find this, I might say Andrew, so I could search it by him, add, okay, and let's say I'm going to call this one goals and add. And so we now have two tags assigned to our first note. Additionally, if I wanted to add more information into Andrew's notebook, the app also allows me, if I wanted to do, maybe this was an observation, and we were going to do some scripting. And so I'm going to identify the things that the teacher says. Let's get out our reading materials. Possibly the students. Okay, now if I wanted to add in a picture, okay, you're going to click right here. While you can't see on the screen, it has a paper clip that will allow you then to attach a photo if you would like. And so I'm going to pull a picture that I knew was in his lesson, and so then that way we could come back and we could talk about his anchor chart at the end of the observation and the scripting. Additionally, the same attachment would also allow me to attach an audio file if I wanted to get a quick clip of the students working. So one of the other pieces that we can include, and so I'm going to go ahead and add a new note. And so now if I wanted to put in, we had a post-conference and we did a collaborative assessment log. And then I want to include that. All I have to do is go and grab it from my desktop and drag and drop, and it will automatically copy it into my notes. And so I could additionally do the same if I wanted to insert a behavior movement chart, so we could again show over time how he has improved in classroom management and that proximity in the classroom, so you can see then that it was able to upload into the file. And so over here to the left, it shows all of the different notes that we've built in Andrew's file. Additionally, I have the tags on some of them, but what if I wanted to make and access any of these as it got more and more items within there? Then I would need a table of contents and the ability to access each of these notes without having to go through and look for them all. I can certainly use the tags, but also a table of contents. And so if I was going to start with our goal setting conference here, then I would come over, and so I could say, once we move to copy note link, it should then, aside from synchronizing, it should allow us to copy our note link. And so let's go to goal setting, copy note link, come back to table of contents, right click, and paste. And there's our goal setting conference now in our table of contents. I can do the same with each of these, and then they're hyperlinked to that page, and it takes me there immediately. And so now we set up an entire table of contents for Andrew's notebook. Hope that helps to get your mentees' work organized.